Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Russ, are we ready for the cards update? Okay, so today we've got pumpkin. Can you see? It's kind of weird. Yes. Got pumpkin, potatoes, eggplant, steak, a bowl, a hand. Yo, what's going on, Dr. BGS? Arzakis, what's going on, Blizzy? Yeah, of course, you guys keep on switching your names, man. I have no idea who you guys all are. Adrian! Yo, what's going on, Adrian? I've been on Twitch. I've been like streaming on Twitch hard. This is a cooking stream now. Or whatever it is. It's a bullshit stream. I want to make some pumpkin soup. You can watch the cutting processes. Let's go back here. Tea. What else we got here? Okay, let me see if I can turn on the light some more. So you take the steak out. You want it to be the temperature. We're making a bunch of stuff. I'll teach you guys how to cook steak properly, like Gordon Ramsay. So you want to make sure you kind of take the moisture all out. Yo, FCR broken. How's it going, bro? Are you all waiting for the thing? Adriana, how you been? I haven't chatted to you in ages. Today we're going to be making pumpkin soup. We're going to be making pumpkin. Hey, did you know Flix found the trick? Trippy AU. Look familiar, but I don't really recognize the name. Chris, whoa. Trisby, what's happening, brother? We are making some dinner today. So we're making some steak. You want it to be room temperature because it actually has a lot of moisture in it. And what you want to do is you want to kind of like salt and pepper the meat. Let me just put this on a board. Put this on a board. A piece of steak. I think this is porterhouse. But you want to leave it kind of aerating as long as possible. If you have paper towels, you want to pat it down as well. Because the thing is, you want it to cook under high heat because the moisture, you don't want too much moisture inside the meat. Otherwise, it starts steaming it. And you really need to make that crust happen. Secret Twitch. Who the hell is that? Ice Dime, what's going on? A baby's here. All right, so this is what you're going to start off with. You're going to start off. It's all about the prep, guys. It's all about that prep. Let me just show you the board here. Now, I'm going to put the SP in here. You've got the SP going on, the salt and pepper. You want to have it. You want to be able to sprinkle a lot in there. And the reason being is because actually, when you start cooking it, it starts going down. So you want to have plenty of salt and pepper. And then the salt will also remove some of the moisture as well. What the hell? Why did you switch your name again, Diamond Jar? That's ballsack. I told you said you weren't going to switch your name again. You're going to switch your name like another 10 times, I'm sure. Secret Twitch. Just a bit more. And then we're going to make some pumpkin soup, I think. And then what else we got? Who's Tico? Triz, what's going on, man? Tell me a little bit more. How come you stopped streaming on YouTube, dude? You haven't had a chance to change it again? So you want to make sure you get all the seeds off. Just by either cutting it, making an incision, or just ripping it. Actually, ripping it helps as well. Using your hands, getting right in there. Oh, Tico is Lukey. Oh, that's why, guys. If you keep on changing your name, I don't know who you guys are, and then I just have to I'll like not unmute you guys, but actually I won't do anything. Okay. No, I'm not a pro chef. I'm a pro lover. That's what I am. I'm a pro lover. Okay. There's more to life than just bopping kids. You know? Sometimes when I get tired from a day's worth of killing sweat on the Fortnite program, I like to unwind, cook a little bit of food. So you want to cut in small pieces. We're gonna. So the problem is, cooking is all about time management. So you want to make sure that you like cook everything all together. So the steak cooks really fast. So you don't want to cook that first, otherwise it's gonna stay and be cold. So what you want to do is you want to start doing like say like your soups and stuff. So let's just cut this thing and take the thing off. Yeah, see, if people ask you like, hey, you guys are only watching streamers or like spending all your time playing Fortnite, you could just say, no, I'm not. Actually, I learned how to make pumpkin soup, brothers. I just gotta cut this thing off. This is not the best knife, and you need a decent knife when you're cooking. This knife, I tell ya. Yeah, we still play Fortnite, Adriano. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we always do. But we're on Twitch now, so. But I've been actually working on like making maps and stuff. That's what I've been doing a lot of my time on. Also, I'm having some visa issues, so I'm just trying to get people to sign a bunch of different things. And it also takes a long time to cut down. So the bigger the pieces, the longer it'll take for your pumpkin to cut down. So you want to be able to just kind of like, who knows how to cook here? Who's the chef of the year? And watch your hands as well. Straight hands. These are athlete hands, boys. Fortnite is ass. Have you been playing? So what was that? Yeah, this has been making maps. This is what I've been doing. So you want to cook this. You want to cook down this thing, but what you want to do, garlic is always like at the heart of everything. You always want to garlic everything first. So what you want to do. So the space here is not very good. Let me see what my garlic slices are. Oh, fudge. Oh. Hidden garlic everywhere. Noise. Who likes garlic here, guys? Maybe it was boring and dumb to begin with. Maybe you never really just liked it. Depends on what you play. There's so much. You gotta play creative. You gotta play creative. That's life. Tico changed his name. And then we're going to be playing some Quiplash later on, I think. I think my girlfriend wants to jump on and play. So I think I'm going to make a flour-based eggplant. Eggplant takes a long to cook. You guys know what eggplant is? Also called aubergine. Okay, all right, Lukey. I see it. How bad's the leg? Looks like it is lagging a little bit. Okay, so let's just cut down the garlic. Usually you want to use olive oil. Maybe like a cup of olive oil. So once you smash up the garlic, you see how easily it comes off? Well, easiest. So Adriana, what have you been up to then? How's like the COVID-19 and stuff treating you? Nice and mince. Start this thing going on here. Let me move over this. Get the pots going, and we're gonna move left. Okay, here we go. Nice and perfect, nice and warm, nice and minty fresh. So I'm gonna start putting some of the oil in here. Oh, maybe a bit too much. So this is the basis of the soup that I'm making. What does this look like, guys? Guys, what does this look like to you? Yeah, man, everyone hates it. Could be worse, as long as you don't have it. But man, it's like things are shutting down again, and it's like, you know, not supposed to be. It's just straight up do. Some stock. You need a bit of the stock to make the soup. You don't have to, but it just enhances the flavor. It's MSG. You guys know what MSG stands for? What does MSG stand for? Is the update already? You see that sizzle, sizzle? That's the garlic. The oil's a bit too hot, so it'll burn the garlic really fast. So you don't want to. Make sure you flavor up the oil. That's where that garlicky flavor is going to be. You hear the sizzle, sizzle. I'm going to start cutting this stuff down. Soup is very easy to make. I don't have a food processor, but I'm gonna grind this stuff down in a bit. Put this stuff in here. Just by cooking it down. Yeah, the smaller the pieces, the easier things will take to cook. We'll swirl it around a bit. It's a root vegetable, so it's hard. Oh, smells amazing. It will take a bit of time, so we'll also cut off some potatoes. Just to buff up the soup a bit. If you have a food processor, you would process all the ingredients, make it a bit like a soup-based consistency. Fries like eggplant. Dresden, how you doing, brother? How are we? Yeah, I haven't seen you in ages, guys. That's good, man. YouTube. Have you guys picked up a skill during COVID? Okay. So you pretty much maybe, I think that's enough potato, I think. Maybe a little bit more. So I'm probably just going to eat steak and soup with a bit of eggplant. See, the reason why I left the meat out for so long is that so I could start, you see, look at, you see the meat? You see the meat starting to sweat a little bit? There's a bit of like a sweaty look to it. That's because it's drawing up some of the moisture. And that's why you want to leave it at room temperature for a little bit longer. Usually about like 2 hours. Usually about 2 hours. To buff up the soup later, I'll be adding this little sausage. But I'll probably cook it down first because it's not good to have it like kind of super soggy. So I'm going to use this pan. This is going to be my steak pan. Usually you want something heavy duty like cast iron or whatever. Yo, Chief Moe, how are we, brother? Chasey, how's it going, dude? Chasey. I'm making, so this is potato and the pumpkin. This is cooking down. Just put the garlic in there, and this is the stock. So it's super simple, guys. This stock cube. Puts in, add some hot water or water. Let it cook down. Turn up the heat a bit, and then make sure you put a lid on it. And once it starts permeating, then you break it up. You break up the thing. With a lot of like sauces and soup, the longer you cook it, the more flavor it'll have. So right now, what we're going to do, so we're going to make, this is the steak that we're prepping to the side. Oh, I got more potato I need to run in here actually. Just go this thing. It's easier to process later. I gotta mash it. I gotta use that garlic masher. Once it's ready to go, the stock in there. Good to go. Okay. Eggplant. Next one is the eggplant. Throwing at me. What? How did you get scissors stabbed at you, bro? Oh yeah, here. Open your mouth. Let me put it inside you. So we're gonna just cut these into slices. As you can see, this knife is shit, and I'm not very good with knife work. Not the best. Could be better. Like everything in life, you could always improve upon it. So what we're gonna do right now, we are going to, you know how people like make tempura? We're gonna do a dollar store version of tempura. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a bit of flour. So flour could use to be like thickening stuff. So we're gonna put some flour in here. You could use egg in it. This is how you use to make like fried chicken and stuff. But we're gonna batter some of this stuff in here. Make sure you guys don't sniff it. It's not cocaine. Oil the plate first. So the steak doesn't take it takes the least amount of time. So that's why we're cooking like everything first. And the soup should be like, the thing that will take the longest amount of time. So then you can try to like prepare everything. What you guys got for dinner today? Ah, Dresden. Did he kill you with the thing? Yo, what's going on, CQ Voiding? You guys all excited for the new cars? CQ Voiding, yeah, I do. Thanks for coming in. I don't know how much longer is your guys' updates. Just give me the updates of the updates. Okay, let me just turn on this thing now. Chasey, what do you got going on, man? Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't know, Gottbloom Ruiz. No, I don't think I did. Let me just check it. Let me close the application going in. Oh, now it's going, yes. 4.6 gigs. 52 minutes left. 4.6 gigs, that's massive, dudes. We'll never play Fortnite at this rate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna salt and pepper the flour. So this is like the basis of the flavor. And you could actually even add bits of coconut and stuff in there, if you wanted to. So what we're just gonna do is we're gonna pat these things inside it. So we're gonna make these little. I'm gonna put some Cajuns, hot seasoning. Just use whatever. See, that's the thing with cooking. You could, a lot of people are so regimented. Like, you can't put this in there. You can't put this. My girlfriend's a perfect example of that. She's like, oh, you can't put this in there. You can't do this. I'm gonna cook down the sausage first, just so it has a little bit more of the flavor. Cook down the wiener. Baby, yeah, he is in here. He's watching this. He's watching How to Become a Man. So there's actually like little cheese bits inside here. Look at the little cheese. I put it in here. You could oil this, but this is a non-stick pan. So we can just cook down some of the fats and stuff, and that could actually become some of like the sauces. Okay, this thing's boiling at the moment, so let me turn it down just a tad. Still sizzling. And then also what we're going to add into this mixture is a bit of coconut. So we put a bit of coconut into this thing. So, okay, you got this delicious blend for the eggplant, or aubergine, as some people like to call it in England. That's been transferred over to Australia. Here you go. Cheese and sausage is good, yeah. Bill Gates is a lizard. Why? Why is he a lizard? Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. We've got. Look at this is my. Look at my the holder. The phone holder is a toilet roll. Cooking down a sausage. The soup is boiling. Let's keep it going on. Call me Jamie Oliver. So we'll also salt and pepper the other side as well. A bit more salt. It's okay to use because the meat is so thick and you can't get the salt and pepper in there. Sorry, you can't get the salt and pepper in there. You ate 3 hot dogs today. Yeah, I'm using my phone on a camera. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, bruz. Yeah, bruz. That's my computer that I'm watching the thing at the moment. Trying to get all the juicy angles for you. Juicy angles. That's what we're all about. So you see how there's like salt and pepper everywhere? Let me just salt this thing in. Mix it around. Make sure your hands are dry. Sweet. It's all about the flavors, guys. Cooking is all about the flavors. Fake stream elements. Trippy, what did you eat today? You ate 3 hot dogs. Aren't you like 8 years old? That's gonna kill you, bro. Let's stir it around a bit. Stirring with a knife is okay. Because what I'm doing is while I'm stirring it, I'm actually cutting the pieces to smaller. Which means that will cook a bit faster. Remember, the smaller the pieces, faster it takes to cook. That's the strategy, boys. That is the strategy. And then make sure this is on high. Who's the best cook that you guys know? Who's the best chef that you guys know? Your parents? Your mom? Your dad? The restaurant? What is it? How long is the delay? I feel like it's very long. Yo, Blizzy, what's going on, brother? Jamie Oliver. Now my update's a gig done. It's 35 minutes left. What about you guys? No. No, I'm not a good cook. I'm average. Get the sausage cooked down a bit. So that's the thing. That's what I like to do a lot. I like to like cook multiple things at once. Like, it's all about like the strategy. Otherwise, something gets cold, something gets warm. So I try to like make, like, so this pan, even though I'm cooking sausages, I'm gonna be cooking other stuff in there. So I just put some oil in there. Don't forget to use your hands. Nice and gritty. You do need a little bit of oil though. You ate a huge cock today. How did it taste, bro? Okay, so this is the eggplant that we're going to be putting on. So what we're going to do is we're going to powder it. We're going to powder it. Like so. Just so it adds a little bit of texture and a little bit of crunch. Also, it helps to cook it as well. See me dunking it in. Kind of want to do them as fast as you can. You could normally use it like an egg wash, but I don't have any eggs. You could do this with like anything. You could do this with meats. You could do it with fish. So it adds like a layer of complexity. Putting flour in there. Yes, it's a huge eggplant. Is it the biggest eggplant you've ever seen? Make sure you have it. It's almost like you're pan frying. I might need to add a bit more oil. Okay. Okay, buddy. How old are you? Oh, hey, it's Shadow. This guy's cruising. He's cruising. He's looking for gals. He's looking for gals. Okay. Here we go. Eggplant. Egg foo young. I'm running out of real estate on here. $14. Yo, Paulie, how's it going, brother? Paulie, he'd eat all this shit, man. This is not enough food for him. That guy's massive. Okay, so I'm gonna put a bit more oil on the top. Otherwise, it's not gonna cook. Yo, Fusion Portals, how's it going, brother? There's more to life than Fortnite. See, I'm a creator, man. I'm a creator. This chat allowed, not safe for work. Yeah, it's not a kid's stream. It says specifically it's not for kids. Usually you don't want to use that much vegetable oil, but eggplants, the problem is it takes like a while for it to cook, so that's the problem. So you need to try to sear it on both sides. You can thank Lyric Dodge or Tiwaka for... Oh, did you know, is Tiwaka here? Flix has already found the code already. This is the masher. Nice, mash. Paulie, how you doing, brother? Haven't seen you in ages, man. I heard you quit playing rugby. You're taking a break, I heard. Man, that's the thing. You take 1 year off, and then you're not going to play the next year, and then it goes downhill, and then sooner or later you're going to be that person that's like, hey, I wish I could. No, this is not sushi. This is eggplant. So I just floured up the eggplant, and then there's a bit of sausages there. That's going to go into the soup, I think, and I'm going to cook the steak after that. Bon appetit. Now everyone's like waiting for the update to come. And I heard you stop playing Fortnite a little bit. My description is so long. Yeah, it sure is. You're a gym junkie. Yeah, I know, but it's good to get big. But man, you're an athlete, dude. There's a difference between athletes and people that work out. And you could tell. You know how you could tell? You watch American Ninja Warrior or Australian Ninja Warrior. You could tell who is an athlete and who is someone that's just like there because they work out. Just their coordination, their movements. They just know a little bit more, you know. People that work out, that's all they could do. Cook down that sausage. We're gonna switch it up a gear, I think. It's pretty big. It's not salted yet, so you might not like it. I'm gonna put a little bit so you can see how it's like cooking down the pumpkin potato soup. And I put a little bit more water in it, cook it down even more, and I'm going to start mashing it to make it into a delicious medley. Yeah, it's still really hard. That's what she said. Playing Siege and COD? What? X-Fresh or Paulie is one of my OG friends that I never play with anymore. He's really good at the game. He's the only guy that I know that could beat Secret Duck. Paulie. But Secret Duck's gotten a lot better. But so has Paulie, I think. Yo, what's going on, Thanos? How are we? Are you just looking for content because of the update? Because that's what everyone else is doing. They're like online looking at like who has updated shit. Okay, so you gotta watch out for this. You might burn a little bit. So you want to use chopsticks is actually really good for cooking. It's fine. That Paulie is gone. You know, Secret Duck moved away. This Secret Duck is no longer in Sydney, in Australia anymore. He's in the EU now. He moved to Denmark. got the shine to it. So when you cook it with flour, it just makes it a little bit. When you cook the eggplant in a bit of flour, actually it makes it just a bit harder. Or for texture. So it's not just like. See, that's the thing with any vegetables. If it's prepared well, it'll be good. What's my body count in what? Fortnite or chicks? Are you talking about the gals? That's a good looking piece of meat. It sure is. Look at it. It's getting super sweaty now. Look at it. It's a super sweat. Like the kids you meet in Fortnite. You know why? Because the salt actually draws out the moisture. We want to get rid of as much moisture as possible. It's actually even the more moisture you remove out of it, the better the seal is when you cook it under high heat, and it seals in all the juices, and it doesn't steam. You don't want to steam your meat. You don't profile picture because you don't play. What do you play now? Yeah, you can. It takes like 24 hours, isn't it? I thought it's possible. The soup's cooking. So when I have about maybe like 10 minutes left, 10, 15 minutes left, that's when I'm going to go and do the thing. Oh, how long is your guys' update? Man, who else here plays like Siege or the other games? The other kids' games. I was talking to Vita the other day. Yo, whoa, what's going on, Portos? No, save your cash, man. Save your cash. Don't worry about donating money here. I don't even know where my money all is in. Portos, take it easy, my guy. How's your your maps going? Yeah, a donation. Who the hell wrote their name as Stream Elements? Oh, you play COD and Siege as well. Portos, yeah, how's your maps and stuff going? Oh, is that Swift? Yo, Swift, thanks a lot, man, for the donation, brother. Was that Swift? Oh, that's Swift. Sorry, I thought that was Portos. Yo, Swift, how's it going, man? Dude, relax. And thanks for donating to the $14 to my Visa petition thing. I saw that. I saw it the other day, and I was like, "Oh, Swift is so nice." Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, how's your guys' maps going? Did you guys go? Oh shit! Yeah, I think our rates are about the same. The fire alarm. Thanks, brothers. I appreciate you guys. You guys are both legendary. If you guys haven't already, you should definitely check out Portos' maps. The Fusion team. They're 2 times Fortnite featured map creators. They have a new map that's going to be coming out, I'm sure, because they're asking for co-op games right now. They're asking for co-op games. So have you done a lot of? Have you submitted that co-op one? That game was so cool. Oh no, it's starting to burn. The heat's too high. Eggplant with a bit of crust. Oh, I forgot to add Parmesan. Dang it. Sausage looks like it's going to be done pretty soon. Oh, you got your new computer. How is it? Oh, sorry, boss. No. I'm putting the phone on like a toilet paper, so it's getting moved around. Is it? So what do you notice differently with it? Is it better for Fortnite creative map making? Shit. There we go. Give us a face review. We have face reviews all the time. Man, I was streaming earlier. All epic settings, butter smooth. Yeah, you guys already know what I look like. I look like a Chinaman. Okay, I'm gonna start mashing that soon. I'm gonna now try to cook down the steaks, I think. Always test your things wherever you cook. It's gotta be golden brown, baby. Golden brown, that's what we're going for. Yeah, you need to cook it down, otherwise it's gonna taste like flour. You don't want that. And also eggplant absorbs a lot of like the flavors and things. Oh shoot. Come on, let's go. You're doing your homework. Dang it. So hard to get the angles, man. So about them sexy angles. Badge Exterminator. Man, it's like 9 o'clock. It's like 9 p.m. our time. And because Fortnite is down. Gotta give the people what they want. And, yeah, I redesigned my FF. Okay, so get this. I redesigned my FFA map. And I'm doing a challenge right now. If you get into the portal, or sorry, if you get into the vault, I'm giving like 3 prizes to the winner. My FFA map is... Yes, so my FFA map just got redesigned. I redid all the weapons area. I think it looks alright, but check it out. I know a lot of people do FFA. I also added like a little box fight thing inside it. It's pretty unique. No one else has done something like that. It's pretty simplistic. Okay, I think we're ready to kind of mash up these vegetables. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can use a food processor, but shit. I'll show you guys. No. That depends on where they are, because some places schools are not open, like in the Victoria and stuff. How's it in Canberra, Polly? Dude. See, that's why I think, like, you know, like when you're creative, say like you're making a map and you're doing it on a stream, people can actually enjoy it after you're done. But food-wise, man, all you're doing is like holding out your meat and hoping that you're here. Especially if it turns out okay. Okay, so while we're cooking that down, the consistency is looking a little bit better. Still got to be boiled down. So the longer you cook it, the more flavorful it'll become. Yo, Creepy and Johnny, welcome to the stream, man. We normally don't stream here. We normally stream on Twitch. This is my burner account. So I only stream when I'm like doing like this shit, like making food. So now that we're doing, the computer's a little bit too close, so I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I think this is gonna be cooked now. I think we're good to go. We'll just put that one. Now we're gonna be making the steak. Sorry, here we go. You want to get it really hot. I'll make sure I open up the window, because it's gonna start steaming in here. It's better if you have like an actual. I'm gonna put that in here. It's better if you actually have like a. Hang on. Get all the moisture out. Heat it up a little bit. So you want to get it like super hot, as hot as you possibly can. This is why you shouldn't eat steak a lot and cook it like this, because you could actually get cancer from it. Your subscription on Twitch expired. Oh, big rips in the chat. It's all good, my guy. What time is it for you guys? Portos, what are you guys up to, man? And Swift. It's 2 a.m. Okay. Man, I haven't been back to Canada in ages. Like 3 years now. I haven't been back to back home in that time zone. Should put down a bit, I think. Ooh, the consistency is looking a lot better. Yeah, of course we have, man. I ride one every day. Now, there's tons of kangaroos here. Looking at a kangaroo in Australia is like looking for a rat. They're like everywhere, and they're really cool animals because it's nothing that we've ever seen in North America. They jump around and shit. Man, Australia is nice, man. You got the babes, the beaches, and the beaches. Yeah, it's like shitty internet. It's not a place you go for like meat is actually really cheap. Like this cut of beef, which is a really nice cut. There's 2 of them, and it's only like $10. So beef is actually really not expensive. Yeah, you can eat kangaroo because kangaroos like they're like pests here. They're not like treasured animals like our beavers or whatever. They probably have as much cultural significance as like a beaver. So like, not terribly too much. Grind it down a little bit more and just adds as a mixture. So this thing's getting really hot. It's starting to smoke, as you can see. And then we're gonna sizzle it down. So what I like to do first is just butter here. But you don't want to add butter first because butter actually will burn really easily. So you kind of want to leave it on for just like a tad more. Don't want to use olive oil with high heat because the temperature is too hot. And it actually will burn down. The oil has a boiling temperature that's lower. So vegetable oil, canola oil, that's all okay. Where's my tongs, brother? Here it is. Not so much of the babes. Man, what are you talking about? Australia has all like the best looking girls. Or not girls, guys and girls in general. I used to think Vancouver did because Vancouver actually has a lot of good looking people. But then, suppose you want to do this, as you see the steak, you want to cook down the fat first. So you got a piece of fat here. So you want to sear the sides, all 4 sides. Ooh, ASMR. Yeah, I don't have a good mic. Is this from my phone? This is year 6 on. Whoa, CQ, man. You must be a genius, brother. Okay, now you got that crust on one side, and I'm gonna start putting the pan in. You don't wanna prod it too much or do anything with it. This is the angle. I'm gonna let it sear for a little bit. Make sure you have a dry plate. Warm, you can even warm it up. Triz, you hungry? Come over, bros. I got some more food for you if you're hungry. You sure can. Come to the office works. Boyding, where do you live? That's not very good, brother. Let me just do another mix with the soup. Starting to thicken up. It kind of looks like baby food, the soup. Push and twist. It's pumpkin potato soup. So it's a bit sweet and a bit savory. So you want a pan that's also very even. So this pan is actually not very good. It's flimsy. So you gotta cook with what you have. Just like when you're playing Fortnite. You see how the problem with this sear? You see how yo, Anastasia, you see the problem with this sear? Is it didn't cook the middle properly. Because the pan is not completely even. That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem with this sear. And when you don't have, I don't have a barbecue or anything, so I just use a pan, which is probably the second best thing you could do. Twist, thrust and twist, guys. That's what the fella's like. And I'm gonna make it like rare, I think. Yeah, it's gotta be medium rare, that's it. Or even rare. The steak is not that big, so you don't need to cook it for too long. So that's why you need this thing to be really hot. So it like sizzles. Actually, I'm gonna turn this thing up. Just swap it up. Swap it up. Sear for a little bit longer, and then that's it. You know, my girlfriend's family, her dad, eats it well done. I'm like, man, you can't do that to a cow. It's just not fair. Who eats it well done? Okay, let me just cook this down a little bit more. So I need to remove the lid now because I need to render it a little bit more. So it turns into, right now it looks a bit like baby food. Boiling a bit too much. Just let it cook down. And now with the steak, it's ready to go. Now we can just let it rest for at least 10 minutes. The reason why you let it rest is the juices has to go back into the meat. If you cut into it right away, the juices will get everywhere. And that's just to make the meat a little bit more succulent, as they call it. Succulent. The gas fire, yeah. You know, gas is so expensive in Australia, man. Gas and electricity is unbelievable, dude. For my small apartment, I pay about $300 a quarter. Back in Canada, where I live, it costs like $20, $30. It's like $30, $40 a month. So about $90 a quarter. You know why it is? Because it's all privatized. So a lot of companies, like the government doesn't own it, and so the prices are set by these other companies, and they could charge whatever they want. That's partially the issue. Oh, it's potato and pumpkin soup that I'm making. So I just tried a bit of it. It's lacking a bit of flavor, so I'm just going to drop a bit of salt in there. Just a hit of salt. Especially when there's like 3 potatoes. It's going to cause the thing to be like quite bland. Let me try this. This is what it looks like right now. Very good, guys. Very good. Just so normally you would use a food processor. Otherwise, it's gonna turn out to be a little bit more chunky, which is okay. It's the journey, guys. It's the journey. And it's okay. I don't think I need to add any more butter in there or anything. Yeah. Don't need to. You don't need to always butter up everything, guys. Okay, let me set up the dinner table. AKA ASMR. Oh, is it online? Okay, they're good to go. Oh, almost dropped this pan. Shit. This is a bit burnt. I could have added a bit more mushrooms in there, but no. I'll put the rest of the sausages in there. Okay, I'm gonna eat, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming to watch. You guys don't get it, so you guys come over right now, and I'll speak to you guys soon, brothers.